Previously on Realms and Nerds, The Return of Ornon.
Mr. Record Keeper, sir, I was just wondering if an artifact by the name of the monocle of the Tutu Sim might have come through here at some time.
We did in fact have the artifact that you seek in our vaults almost 93 years ago. It was removed by a man named Tim.
So the doors to get in here are kind of a one-way thing?
Fuck, we're stuck in here.
The only way to get out
Is to die. Oh no.
is through the tunnels that our enemies have dug to come to us. There is a some sort of a wagon that's being pulled by four large spiders that comes running past you. Jumping out of the back of this flaming contraption is Dracarys' three other companions. We have now completed this battle. You guys are all kind of congregating by the gate of the castle. Michael has grabbed Mikhail and brought him back. Told him it's not worth throwing his life away on this crazy charge down underneath. And we have at least one character's got a spider. I thought, did somebody else have one? I thought there were two.
Joshamee and Seebo.
Okay, so Joshamee and Seebo both have one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so as you guys have assembled at the gate of the castle, this field in front of you is littered with bodies. There's goblin corpses everywhere, and quite a few of the defenders of the castle also lay slain on the battlefield. To give you guys a scope of sort of the size of the total battle that happened here, I did some calculations. There was, all total, you guys killed the young red dragon, and there was a combined total of 958 goblins that were killed.
Joshamee would like to start looting bodies.
Okay, so are you looting goblins, or are you looting the city defenders?
I'm gonna go with C, all of the above.
Seebo is most definitely looting the city protectors.
All of the
Okay.
They're
above.
the ones that actually have the good shit.
Joshamee's looting anybody and everybody.
I need both of you to make... Let's do a stealth check.
That is an 11.
19.
I'm not dead yet!
Sun's going down, big guy. Sun's going down.
So, Seebo starts picking a couple pockets. Joshamee, you bend down to take some loot from one of the city defenders, and Michael sees you. Can't you leave the dead alone?
No.
Okay. He's gonna come over and just, try to grab you here.
Alright, can I try and evade him somehow?
Well, he's gonna have to do a strength check here, I guess, to see if he can grab you. 15.
Against what?
Yeah, I guess roll plus your strength modifier.
20.
Okay, yeah, you, I guess you push him off.
What? This tiny little fucking gnome pushes this huge-ass paladin out of the way.
Well, he's pretty upset.
You say gnome?
I thought you were a dwarf.
Dwarf, yeah. He's gonna zigzag away and loot other bodies.
Oh, God.
Okay. Men, grab him! And, he's gonna send, 5 of his guys to
Can't
chase
catch
you down.
me, fuckers.
Okay, make a, let's say a dexterity check here.
Alright.
That's an 8.
Yeah, they grab you and they wrestle you to the ground.
This is unfair. I demand representation.
They're gonna dig through your
my
pack.
dues.
They're digging through your pack, and they're actually just gonna grab all of your gold out, so you now have no gold.
Oh, dude.
I think he's getting mugged.
Do I keep my silver pieces?
Police
No, those are gone too. They're,
money.
they're taking all of your money.
What the fuck is that for?
Well, they don't know what you stole and what you didn't steal.
Hey, you learn.
That's strong-armed robbery.
Hey, fuckers! You realize you literally saw me not do anything yet. You caught me before I got into the first body.
You were already looting the first one. That's when he saw you do it.
There's no way out of this there, bud.
I demand representation. I will take you all to court.
You demand nothing.
In the background?
Go lock him up in his room.
Dracarys, by the way, is drawing lines on the dragon as if making a diagram for cuts of meat.
Okay. So you, Joshamee is taken away and he's going to be locked up.
Speaking of which, Rhomash would like to try and use the dragon hide to make some better armor for himself.
Well,
Apparently with Brunhilde's help.
okay.
You don't need better fucking armor. I saw your AC, damn it.
No, she's a smith, remember? She can...
There's 2 smiths in the party.
Yeah, and he's going to, and he's choosing
I don't
Brunhilde.
fucking care.
There's one actual smith and there's another one that's never used his smithing.
I am
Since he made a fucking gun.
I was told to use it to create a raft.
And that never happened because we...
I can do the gilding on it.
Before they do that, could Seebo make a perception check of the battlefield to see if any of the city guard that were wearing that special armor that Sage had, or like pieces that like resemble it, that he might be able to like take the piece and like mold it?
You can try and take the pieces if you want to see if you can find some, but it won't be super useful for you because we covered this before. All of their armor is custom made.
Right.
It's made specifically to fit that person.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna like.
Well, it won't have the same effects.
Okay.
It's not like reshapeable armor. I mean, you would be better off just starting from scratch.
Okay. All right. Could I look for some arrows on the battlefield?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna actually, I guess just to resolve in general, roll a do a roll plus survival.
19.
You find enough arrows to fill your quiver back up, and you get, we'll say you get 75 gold from all of your looting.
Can I do a perception check to see if I see him?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's 14.
Brandon, roll, do a stealth roll for me.
12.
Okay, so yeah, you see him.
I just scowl disapprovingly and shake my head.
What's wrong, Mikhail?
And Mikhail will remember that.
You look very perturbed.
He was going for such petty trophies from the battlefield. To which I approach the corpse of the dragon near Dracarys and try to remove a few scales and go for a fang or a claw.
Hey, Michael. I think
Yes.
I think Seebo's also looting.
Did you see him?
According to Mikhail.
I said such petty trophies of the battlefield.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He could have been taking goblin ears for all you know.
Can I do a perception check?
I thought I had a weird thing going on.
Sure, go ahead.
Being an asshole. You want me to fucking be in like some fucking holding cell, Joshamee? Is this what you want?
Oh no, he saw him.
Nat 20 plus 2, 22.
Yeah, you saw him. Are you pointing him out to
Yep.
Michael?
I already am done. I'm done
Yep.
today.
So,
I haven't done anything at this point. I'm done.
Hey, Michael, Seebo's looting over there as well.
okay. So yeah, he he sees you.
Who?
You.
Who sees me?
Michael sees.
I'm done.
sees you
I'm
looting.
done looting. I'm not even looting
You said
anymore.
you were out there looting.
But I'm done. I said that was it. You said all in total
Am
I
I
got
looting?
that much.
Yes! I'm done.
You told me how much I got, which means I'm done with the action. Like that whole stuff that happened with Joshamee. I was looting. I'm done looting now.
Okay, how? You just hit like
That
3
didn't
bodies?
that didn't even take 6 minutes. According to
Whatever.
Tell him you looted
Whatever.
goblins. Just leave it at that, my dude.
Yeah, exactly. All I took was some arrows.
in gold.
Alright. Okay, so is there gonna be a confrontation?
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be something, yeah.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, can I roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, go ahead.
But, like, I need Michael to say something first.
We don't loot around here.
Persuasion? Oh, yeah, that's an 8.
Okay, he does not believe you.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, go ahead.
No. They're just goblins. I just took some arrows, really.
Quick one. You said the first thing that you went for was the city guards because they have the cool shit.
All right, hang on a second.
10 out of 10.
That's a nat 20. Michael is gonna walk over and gonna grab Seebo by the top of the head and pick him up so that he's holding him at eye level. And then with his free hand, he's just gonna hold it out and just say, "Give it to me."
Well, everybody's going to jail today.
And he drops out 75 gold.
And he's just gonna keep looking in your eyes. And he just gestures with his hand.
We'll give him 15 more gold.
Joan cocks an eyebrow suspiciously.
I'm trying to figure out how where is Joe when all this is going on again?
Well, right now he's like standing right next to Michael.
He's gonna put the gold in his pocket and then just drop you.
Pocketing.
If I land on my head or like
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, do an acrobatics.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you land on your feet. You're okay.
We're gonna spend this
Michael
entire
pocketed
session
the loot.
trying to figure out if someone gets gold or not.
Well, what else is he gonna do with it? Just drop it on the ground?
Chuck it.
We leave
Give
these
it
with
back
the
to
dead.
the corpses. I believe this was stolen
From the ground
you.
it came
I
into the
believe this
ground
was
it shall
stolen from you.
return.
Every gold you
Many
stole,
apologies
you
for the one
put
who
them-
stole this from
put
you.
one on each eye of every dead person you stole from.
And so then he's gonna turn to one of his soldiers and point at Seebo. This one has volunteered to help you with the cleanup. And then walk away. So, does anybody else want to fuck around outside, or...
It sounds like a more ample opportunity for him to do more looting.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't understand.
Take care of the corpses.
Like,
on
if
the
I'm
battlefield
moving the
already.
corpses around, it's just gonna be so easy for me
I mean,
to just...
as long as
everyone's
Seebo
gonna just grab
doesn't
a little
say that.
something,
There
drop
you
a little
go. Don't
something.
complain.
He's hoping that you've learned your lesson at this point.
You underestimate my fuckery. How about some drinks, guys? Battle like this deserves some drinks. Or something. Let's just get in the fucking castle. I'm tired.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea, guys.
No, you're on cleanup duty. See you later, Seebo.
Alright, so everybody except for Seebo is going to go inside now. A couple of the guys are actually going to come and grab the corpse of the dragon and pull it into the kind of the inner courtyard of the keep so that it can be used. Obviously, dragons have a lot of useful materials on them. So if you guys want to go after some stuff later, that'll be available to you.
Dragon scale gun.
No. Doesn't work that way.
Dragon
Okay.
shard.
I mean, maybe you could like make some
Dragon
Like
scale
a
bullets.
some- I would say like some dragon scale like
Darts.
like things to put in a slingshot or something, like some projectiles.
Bullets
Fuck, am I one of the little
like a
rascals? I don't
scabbard
use
for
a
his pistol.
slingshot.
You can make a slingshot gun.
Huh?
It's a fucking...
That's called a
I
crossbow.
literally pictured a slingshot where the
called a
ammunition is guns.
Oh man, I ran out of guns. What am I supposed to use now?
do now?
What am I supposed to use now?
Right, that just makes me think of
Damn
when
it.
Pierce Brosnan's on
Where did they get all them guns from?
with a slingshot and a clock.
Oh shit!
Forgot about that. Shit.
All right, so the I guess now 7 of you, because we've got Seebo doing cleanup and Joshamee
I'm
is
sorry.
locked up.
Does people try and sneak into the castle?
Fuck.
Okay.
Sure, do stealth.
No. He has more finesse than that.
Oh, bitch, please.
Okay.
There's still a giant spider walking around out here. I would
Sure.
like to make an animal handling check with this spider that I've already mounted before.
Okay, so what's your plan here?
To mount the spider,
Right.
climb up the fucking wall, and get to the other side.
I'm sorry. That's not the right way to say that. Oh my god.
He's gonna mount that spider.
Shit, fuck. Just stop with saying that.
Okay, well, to start with, I guess let's do animal handling, and I'll give you advantage on the animal handling because you have already kind of ridden on this thing before.
18.
So yeah, you are on the spider and you're trying to climb your way up the wall. Now I do need you to make a stealth check, though.
9.
No, they're gonna see you climbing up the wall.
But can they get me off the wall?
Hey, you! Get off the wall!
No!
You're on cleanup duty.
I cleaned up! I did! Look at all those corpses over there! And he's gonna point to the pile of corpses.
That he looted earlier.
Okay, so you're just gonna keep climbing up the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and make a strength roll for me.
So just 7.
When you get to the top of the wall, a guard is waiting there for you, and he pulls you off the spider and onto the ground. And then he is gonna walk you down into the castle, so I guess you're where you wanted to be, past where everybody's having their nice drinks and celebrating.
Hi, Seebo.
And up the stairs, and he's gonna go lock you in the same room as Joshamee.
Howdy.
Oh, fuck me!
They catch you. They catch you too, huh? How'd they do it?
I think that giant spider you gave me, it's not very smart.
Hey, you just stole my spider.
No, you gave me that spider.
I didn't give you.
I named it Artie.
Here we go.
So what are you gonna do?
Joshamee's gonna take out his knife.
Oh, shit's gonna get
Fucking Seebo's gonna pull out both of his bear daggers.
You're lucky that I'm feeling nice today.
Yeah, sit the fuck down, boy!
He sits down and throws his dagger at him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I'd like to dodge out of the way.
Well, you gotta see if the attack hits first, bud.
16 versus AC.
Nope.
Okay, and then you want to try and, like, catch it or move out of the way?
Ooh, yeah, let's try and catch it.
Okay, do dexterity.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you catch the dagger.
And I'd like to throw it back at him. 18 versus AC.
Yep.
Okay, roll damage.
Could Seebo, when he catches the dagger, could he throw it so that he gets hit with the blunt end instead of the sharp end?
Sure, but it's still gonna do damage.
Right, but then I'd be rolling 1d4 plus what?
I don't fucking
It's
know.
your strength modifier, right?
Dex.
Yeah, it's your attack bonus, right?
No, it'd be dex sashes, right?
Okay, yeah,
So you're
dex.
throwing it.
Oh, it's the 5 damage.
Okie dokie, hold my hand.
So you're hitting him with the blunt end then?
Yeah, like right in the face.
Ow.
Okay. Do a Constitution check, Joshamee.
That's a critical fail.
Okay, you are knocked unconscious, and as you fall to the ground, you sort of almost fall flat on your face, and your bag just kind of, all the stuff that's inside of it kind of spills all over the place.
Okay, so on the floor then we have 2 short swords.
Okay, you
2
don't need to
daggers.
read us what's in your bag, just...
Would he like to see in case he wants to be a thief?
Well,
It's equipment. I figure given the kind of character that he's playing. Oh, for the record, the one thing he doesn't carry on him is the ashes of the hero. He keeps that in a secret space.
Nah, Seebo doesn't want anything from his bag.
He's just got junk in his
a
bag.
secret space?
A secret space far away from here.
Okay.
After Seebo knocks Joshamee out, he's gonna pull out his tiny bag of holding, and he's going to he's gonna pack a pipe, and he's gonna sit down right next to Joshamee. He's gonna like that, right there, right next to him. See if that will wake him up a little bit.
Smoking next to him is going to wake him up.
Okay.
An unconscious dwarf.
Is that hashish?
Okay, Joshamee, I guess roll a Constitution check?
Disadvantage, probably.
Yeah, there's gonna be disadvantage on that.
12.
Okay, yeah, you're still out. The finest of the Timber's Grove is not exactly known for waking people up.
Wouldn't imagine so, no.
What do people
to sleep.
I do need Seebo to do a perception check, though.
Nat 20.
Are you serious?
I am perceptive.
It is at this point, the rest of the party was scared.
I'm so happy right now because I was only, as a quick aside, I was only legitimately gonna do this if he got a 20 or higher. So this is great.
It's a 32 plus my perception.
You have a 12 perception?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
How the hell?
Well, that's actually
it's
not
like
true.
you double that thing, don't you?
I get double proficiency.
I'm gonna say Joshamee has double.
Hey!
Okay. Anyways, aside from the stuff that fell out of the pack, in the bottom back side of the pack, that would normally be right up against Joshamee's back, you see a few loose threads that appear to be of a different color than the rest of the bag material.
If smoking does not make me more perceptive, I don't know what does. Seebo's gonna walk over. He's gonna grab that thread. He's just gonna pull it out.
Okay. As you do, a small compartment that's been cleverly sewn into the side of the bag opens, and a tiny little velvet bag falls out.
Oh. I like this. Opens the bag.
Inside is a monocle with a golden rim to it and a gold chain with a small jewel embedded into the side of it.
What the? Oh my god. Oh. Seebo's going to, he's gonna take the monocle out of the bag and he's gonna look at it through the light, and he's gonna be looking for an inscription
It's a
on
forgery.
the rim of the monocle.
Okay, there is an inscription, and on top of that, as you look through the monocle, the darkness around you appears to be much brighter through the monocle's lens.
Oh, yes. It can't be. My great-great-great-great-granddaddy's monocle, the monocle of Latidu. I've been looking for this. And Seebo's gonna look through it.
And as he does, he turns into a shadow.
But how does he know that?
He feels sort of ethereal. He looks down at his hands and they look all wispy.
Oh.
I would be drastically unsettled in that situation. I'd be like, oh shit, I think I gotta puke.
Seebo's going to go to just like walk through the door.
Okay.
And we'll attempt to slip through the crack because...
Yeah, you slide run underneath the crack at the bottom of the door.
And move his way downstairs to the main room.
Okay.
You said there was a bar down there?
Kind of a bar, not like a traditional
Probably
bar.
Like a great hall.
It's like a great hall, so there's like a table that's got drinks and stuff on it.
Yeah, right. So, where's Joan sitting?
Gains the ability to become ethereal, immediately looks for the nearest bar.
Where's Joan sitting?
Where is Joan sitting?
Right the fuck next to Michael.
Okay.
And,
Just two
where are
lawmen.
they exactly?
He's got Michael on one side and probably Doran on the other side.
Okay. Just two lawmen talking about the law together. Alright.
Law things.
So, where are you in relation? Are you, like, close to the door, or are you guys...
I don't know, Michael's been here much longer. Where does he typically like to sit?
I think that he sits, like, right in the center of the room. He likes to be right
Then we're in the center of the room.
Okay. Alright, so where are you going?
And then, actually, I also wanted to know, where exactly is Rhomash?
Sitting across from them, I would assume.
Okay, well, that works out perfectly. Seebo's going to walk across the table from Joan and Michael, and is there an open seat near
Yeah, I think so.
Rhomash? Okay.
Sure.
He's going to sit down.
Okay, real quick before you go any farther, I do need you to do a stealth check because you're not completely invisible.
Right.
And I think you have a +6, I believe, on the stealth check.
That's 19.
Okay, nobody really notices you sneak in there.
And he's going to pull the monocle away and immediately reach for the drink on the table.
What the fuck? Where'd you come from?
Oh, guys, you will not believe what I just found!
Joan is literally choking.
Gonna down this whole cup. Guys, you remember I was talking about that monocle of the tutu, my family heirloom?
Brunhilde fell back on inner chair.
You're not gonna believe who had it. You get this? That Joshamee fellow? That dwarfin fucker? I don't know who he thinks he's some kind of thief.
Joan is unconscious on the table now as he's been choking this entire time.
Yeah, I found it hidden in his fucking bag in a special compartment where he's not even using the bloody thing.
Well, that doesn't surprise me about my companion. He's known for holding such things.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Well, all I can say is he's a dirty, good-for-nothing, rotten, bloody wanker.
Agreed.
Dracarys, by the way, hasn't bathed or anything since the battle. He's just sitting in the bar covered in blood.
Okay. Joan is still unconscious.
Man, this is turning into the session like when Joan was Larson. I'm not doing shit. It's nice. I just get to sit and listen.
Can Seebo get up and, like, pat him really hard on the back?
With his tiny child hand. With his tiny little baby hand.
He's not a halfling.
Yeah.
He's a gnome.
He's a gnome. They're small.
They're even
They're smaller than a child.
His itty bitty baby hands.
Alright, do a medicine check.
That's a 4?
Okay, yeah, you do nothing.
Stupid child hands.
Guys, I think Mr. The Law over here needs some help.
Hey, Dracarys, you want to give him mouth to mouth? If you know what I mean.
Well, I ain't touching it if that's what you mean.
I was referring to our dragon breath.
Oh no. I will leave setting fire to things to him.
I pour my drink on his head.
Okay, he's choking, so that does nothing.
Alright, Rhomash is going to pick him up and give him the Heimlich.
Okay, do a medicine check. Okay, that does nothing.
8 does nothing.
Fuck it. Okay, let's fucking do this.
Mikhail strides over to the table, takes the pommel of his sword, and tries to strike him right on the back of the neck.
What?
Okay.
Kill him!
Okay.
Raj is going to try and stop this.
What?
He's just trying to fulfill that
Go ahead and
prophecy,
do
I
it.
guess.
Go ahead and do an attack roll, I guess.
What?
No, like
You're hitting him in the back of the neck with your sword.
What's happening?
We're trying to kill Joe.
Killing the law.
Anarchy!
Fuck the law.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Joan takes 10 points of damage as you bludgeon the back of his neck. And is still dying.
Damn, I guess I didn't go to chiropractic school.
Alright, I'm gonna try to help him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
It's worked well so far.
14?
Joan is still not responding.
Seebo is gonna yell, "Hey, does anybody know how
there
to
a
help
doctor?
somebody who's, like, choking?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Or a doctor? A maester, maybe?
We do have healing ability.
I don't know.
But do we want to waste it on him?
Wait until he's unconscious and then.
He already
He is unconscious.
He's almost dead.
He's dying. He's dead.
I say we let the law die and let anarchy reign.
Doran's turned dark. His time in prison has changed.
Here, I'll see if Doran can do it. I'll have Doran do a medicine check.
Shit, you didn't read that book, huh?
Doran rolled a 10.
Joan is dead now.
No. Shh. Listen.
Sorry.
Listen. Lalelia is going to.
No, that was like 4 fails. Joan is dead.
Perma dead?
You're gonna have to find something to do here because he's dead.
Okay, guys. We know a necromancer. We might be able to bring him back, but he might be a little different.
Wait.
We need some of that good.
Wait. I don't think that's good.
You gotta find a way out of this bubble first.
We can go get Jarrus.
Shit. Oh, that's right. He's like an alchemist.
Okay. So Seebo's gonna run down the hall to Jarrus' laboratory. Jarrus!
I can't believe we're actually killing Joan. Okay.
Shit, and I just got like good damage dealing shit too.
Right.
Oh well.
Yes, what is it?
Joan is, I think he's dying.
What happened? Can't you just heal him?
Does he appear slightly corpsey, like he has his tongue slightly out, one eye's crossed? And
No. I think Joan's dead. Can you, could you help us? Do you know how to do that?
Bring him here.
Or would a necromancer be a better suited for this kind of job?
I mean, obviously a necromancer is gonna be better. I can do what I can.
All right. She was gonna run back down the hall, yell at all the big people. Hey! Somebody grab Joan! Come on, we gotta get him to Jarrus! Why am I even trying to save this fucker? Fuck you, Joan!
Okay, Rhomash and Doran are gonna drag Joan.
Okay.
What's his nuts?
Jarrus. Okay. So you drag him down there, you get him up on his exam table. Jarrus is gonna look at him, looking around, trying to figure out stuff. And then after a few minutes of that, he kind of straightens up and he looks at you and goes, "This bitch is dead!"
Oh, fuck.
I don't... Okay.
What's your fastest steed?
He goes, "Wait, I have an idea. Come, bring him. Come. He leads you guys up into the chamber that you visited before where King Ezra is suspended in this bubble and says,
Joan.
"Throw him in there."
Wait. No, this can't be a good idea, Jarrus. I'm sorry.
Wait,
this crosses the line.
In the bubble where King...
I'm not throwing anything in this
Ezra's
giant bubble.
contained.
Oh, great.
Okay, are you guys gonna throw him in there or no?
Fuck it, let's
Harrison,
do it.
I'm sorry.
Yeet!
This is probably 10 times better than whatever the fuck you had planned.
Yeet!
Yeet or Yanny.
Yeet!
Alright, well, John's
They
getting
eat
thrown
him in there.
Okay, so yeah,
Roll to yeet.
I think that would be strength.
so they take Joan's body and they throw it into the bubble, and he's now floating next to King Ezra. Well, at least this way, if you guys can find a necromancer, then you can heal him.
Let's take our time with that.
I mean, we know a guy, but we're just gonna have to... We're gonna wait for a little while. I'm sure the world doesn't need another forest burnt down.
Hey, Rhomash.
Forest burning menace.
What's up?
How fast exactly are you when you're a dire wolf?
Pretty fast, I'd say. Why?
So, would you perhaps be fast enough and big enough to carry 2 gnomes on you?
Where do you think I'm carrying you exactly?
You mean a gnome and a dwarf?
No.
Who the hell's the other gnome?
The necromancer.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, no idea. Second of all, how do you propose we get out of this place again? We're kind of stuck here, remember?
No. Not at all. Right? We're not stuck here. Are we stuck here?
You're kind of stuck here. Yeah, we covered this in depth.
Okay. So
We must have missed that
the
part
only
of the
way, right. The
orientation.
only way out is through the tunnels, right?
How are they supposed to know they're stuck here too?
Well, technically, we don't know if there is a way out.
I mean, what's his nuts got out of here? So I'm guessing there's a way out of here.
Who got out?
What's his nuts? Weren't you listening?
Malleoculus?
Malleoculus.
Yeah.
That we're fighting.
Malleocalypse.
Did he get out of there?
I think he just
Well, he
went
ran-
further in.
He fled into
He went
some
into
kind
a
of
cave.
where they came from, remember?
Yeah, but I don't think that's, like, leaving the area.
The evil that lives below, they might have figured a way out, but nobody that's gone down has ever come back, so we have no idea.
Challenge accepted.
Really? Wait. You want to go on the mission?
Oh man, I'd like to fuck some shit up. I'm kind of bored right now.
Yeah.
But first, I would like to try and get some new armor using that dragon scale before we leave, preferably.
I mean, yeah, Joan can wait, right?
Well, yeah, the law can wait.
Of course.
Fuck the law.
So I guess we're gonna leave Joan here and go do what we need to do.
I mean, he's not dying anymore.
He ain't going anywhere.
He's not dead anymore, so.
I mean,
he is.
He is dead. He's just not going to decay or anything because he's been put into this suspended animation.
Hey guys, Snow here. I just wanted to give a real quick
Snow, what are you doing?
Grog, I'm in the middle of
I
something.
can see that. Wait a minute. Microphone, headset, script. Are you recording the new promo?
Yes, Grog, I was recording the new promo.
Well, without me, but I'm the master of toast. Plus, I've been practicing.
Okay, fine. You can help. I'll read the script. Just chime in when you feel like you have something important to say.
Yes.
Hi guys, Snow here.
And Grog.
I just wanted to give a real quick introduction to our podcast, Missing Role Player Found. We are an actual play Pathfinder podcast following the adventures of the Odd Guild.
That's my guild.
We were all living our normal lives until we tried the latest MMORPG.
And that's when we found out we were all trapped in the game and we could die. Oh, but don't worry. We still find plenty of time to have fun. Sometimes a little too much fun, if you know what I mean.
Yes, Grog, I think we all do. And that's why it took us so long to finish the last floor.
Hey, that one wasn't my fault.
Any of that sound interesting? Why don't you check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, or anywhere else podcasts are found?
Nailed it.
Howdy y'all, RJ here. A few quick things before we get back into this episode of Realms and Nerds, The Return of Ornon. First, I would just like to give a huge thank you to every single one of you, everybody that's listening, everybody that has listened. It's all thanks to you guys and your listenership and sharing the show with friends that we have now surpassed our year-end goal of 3,000 plus total listens, downloads, streams, whatever you want to call it, across all of our platforms. We actually also already crushed, and it's only the 17th of December as I'm recording this, the bonus goal that I'd set of getting in this year alone at least 2019 listens. So, 2019 listens in 2019. We've already passed that, so it's all thanks to you, and we're already on our way to 4,000 listens. So thank you all so much. You're all incredible, and we can't thank you enough. Next, I'd just like to give you all a reminder that we are currently not available on YouTube. All of our episodes have been removed from the platform due to all the issues going on with COPPA and all that. If you want to read more about why we did that and all that, you can find a post over on our Tumblr page, and you can find a link to that actually in the previous episode detailing all of that. So if you'd like to read that to find out more, because I'm not going to go into it here, you can find that there. So if we ever do go back onto YouTube, it will be sometime in the new year at the earliest. Due to time constraints with jobs and finishing up college semesters, this year we did not record a holiday special as much as we would have liked to. By the time we thought about doing it, it already was at the point where there was no way that I would have been able to get it edited and up to you. This episode I've been working on actually for a couple weeks now. Part of my being busy delayed getting this one out, so apologies there. If you would like to listen to a holiday-themed episode, you can check out our last year holiday special. I believe the episode is called something like the 2018 Great Hearthfire Tree Mystery. In that episode, Ray DM'd for the first time, and Harrison was a player character for the first time. I think it has some of the more fun characters that we've ever created. I especially personally enjoyed Brandon's character, Karak. So if you'd like to check that out, it's just a fun little episode. If you, for some reason, also happen to be a fan of the country music genre, Ray and I also make another podcast called Cedar Country. where we discuss country music, the artists, the songs, the industry, all of that. You can find that podcast just about wherever you can find this podcast. If you would like to follow us on social media, you can find us over on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr. We're primarily active on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget, whenever you make a post on social media about our podcast, to include the hashtag RealmsNerds, all one word, RealmsNerds. If you could share the show with people that you think might be interested in our show, we'd super appreciate it. Thank you to our dear friend Kyle for composing our main introductory theme. We can't say thank you enough. It's a great theme. You're a great friend. It's just all around great. Thank you, listeners, for taking the time to listen to our podcast. We super duper appreciate you. I will not delay you any further, so let's get back into the second part of this episode of Realms and Nerds, the Return of Ornon.
Hey everybody, this is Nerd Bomber here, one of the co-hosts of the Online Warriors podcast. Our weekly podcast started as a way for three friends to keep in touch and discuss their passion for movies, gaming, technology, and entertainment. And since then, we've grown into a fantastic online community. Every Wednesday, we release a new episode discussing the latest nerdy news, and then we go hands-on with our weekly adventures and a fun trivia show. Sound interesting? Check us out on every podcast platform, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or hit us up at onlinewarriorspodcast.com.
Let's say you guys have been talking for a couple minutes, kind of discussing some ideas going forward. I think Joshamee has woken up at this point, but he's still stuck in the room. It's been a couple hours now. Those of you that want to do stuff with the dragon are over there doing your thing. Michael has come up and gave Joshamee a really stern talking to about looting corpses and then let him out. And then, so I think we'll sort of reconvene there. Michael has gone around and told you all that you're going to have a meeting in the, there's like a sort of a side chamber off of the main hall. It's kind of like a strategy room, and he's kind of told everybody there's going to be a meeting in there. So you guys are all gathering in the room, and Michael says, I'm really sorry about your friend. It's a tragedy what happened.
Wait, what happened?
You don't know?
I've been in a room for like 3 hours.
Oh, you know Joan, the I'm the law guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucker's dead.
He tragically died.
I outlived another dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I understand that. And he kind of gestures at you all and says, I understand that the party has a plan to bring in some sort of a necromancer, if you can.
For sure. We met this gnome, kind of trippy.
Hey. Let's keep this.
Shh. There's no need to. We met a stoner gnome in the mountains who was raising corpses and wreaking havoc in the small town.
We met a stoner.
And instead of punishing him, we just allowed him to do his thing, kind of duplicated his appearance, what have you, and moved on.
That's,
questionable, I know.
Don't read into it too much.
Sounds like fun.
I found it of little importance considering my sworn enemy was at hand.
Well, past exploits aside, I believe that we may be able to work together to accomplish your goal and to bring an end to the evil in this land once and for all. As you know, the best we've been able to figure, there's no way out of this dome. We know that the evil that lives in here has some sort of a gathering below us. We don't know if they've figured out how to get in and out or anything like that. No one has ever come back from a trip down into the ground.
Well, we just kicked their ass full size, so I say we pay them a visit and figure out if they know a way out.
Indeed. My thoughts exactly. We have won a decisive victory, and now that we have new champions, perhaps we have a chance.
Yeah, but, What if inside the cave they have, like, a lot more dragons?
Why would they have left them behind for the battle, may I ask?
Seebo, perhaps inside the cave there's a lot more treasures as well.
Eyes gloss over. Yeah, alright. You make a fair point.
There are most certainly untold horrors underneath the ground. What awaits you, I cannot say. However, Jairus has been working on a solution that I believe we can use to make a surprise invasion. And Jairus steps forward. He holds out what looks like a stone. It's about slightly bigger than a softball. It looks, on initial appearance, to be sort of like a light gray color, but it has almost a shimmery quality to it. But, like, you can't quite place where the shimmer is coming from, because as your brain tries to rationalize it, it still just appears to be a flat gray sphere. So he holds it out and says, "This stone allows a wizard to enhance their powers. Sort of like a boost. So here is the plan." He holds up another one that looks exactly like this one, except it is tiny. It's about the size of a golf ball.
Oh.
And he says, "Now, 5 of you," and he kind of points around the room, "must go down into the depths. When you have found the city of the enemy, you take this stone and smash it on the ground. It will send off a signal that will allow me to locate you and make a portal that goes directly to your location. An old friend of mine figured out how to do it. It can pierce through any enchantment."
Who's this friend of yours, by the way?
His name was Roland.
Say what?
Hey, we know Roland.
Well, new one.
Yeah, we knew Roland.
Roland, was he a wizard as well?
You could say that.
He was a fine wizard. A bit scatterbrained, though. Very scatterbrained. It was almost like he wasn't really present in the same place at the same time.
Very enthusiastic, though.
Lots of portals.
Jairus looks like really confused, and he goes, "What? Was he always yelling at you?"
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. Well, until the end.
"That son of a bitch. He figured out the immortality spell and he didn't share it with me."
Well, it didn't work, clearly.
"Immortality is not invincibility, my young dragon."
What do you mean exactly? How do you know that he was immortal?
"Well, the only reason I'm alive is because of this bubble, and he and I were partners before I came in here, which would make him..." And he starts to count on his fingers and just stops. "Very, very old.
That's really old.
Like thousands of years old."
Damn, that's awesome.
So, anyways, once the portal is established, Michael will lead the army through the portal, and we will assault them head on.
Okay.
During that time, I assume you should be able to break the spell in some way, either that or figure out how they're getting in and out.
So, why do 5 of us need to go down again?
Well, the fact of the matter is, a smaller party really makes much more sense going down. They're gonna have a lot of guards and we're trying to sneak in there. Plus, if I do any less, one of you won't get to play, and that's not any fun.
I don't know, it sounds kind of fun to me.
Well, sounds good to me.
Into the dark depths we shall descend.
I guess now we need to make the decision which 5 are going.
You said you need sneaking?
I'm sorry, I think we have all the sneaking.
Excuse me, ma'am. But,
Oh, God.
I am the greatest thief of all time. I stole the urns of the greatest hero of all time. Fuck you.
Is there something wrong with being a lady?
Wait, you stole what?
A lollipop.
Seebo's going to,
Michael is now even more distrustful of you than he was before.
Seebo's going to ever so sneakily kind of just sneak the monocle up so it's in his hand. And he's going to kind of bite it just so he can see this monocle.
You took my shiny new thing.
And it's gonna put it back away.
Give me my shiny new thing.
This is my family's shiny thing.
It's mine, I stole it.
And I stole it, so it's mine now.
Your logic is sound. Fuck you.
I guess there is some honor among thieves.
You know they're going to be spending the entire, these next few sessions stealing it from one another, right?
Okay, so for real though, which 5 are going down? I'll leave the choice up to you.
I pick Seebo.
I'm going with my man Rhomash.
I only have one character.
Mikhail shall be descending.
Joan will go.
We're gonna do it.
I'm super alive.
We're gonna have a D&D at Ernie's situation here.
No. Joshamee wants to prove he's the better thief, so he'll go. For literally no other reason than that.
Well, it's settled then. Everyone get some rest and we'll send you off in a few hours.
Actually, I nominate Jack. He seemed pretty tough.
And you shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay, so
Too small a group.
yeah.
If we had Joan, it'd be just right.
Okay.
As they're leaving the this meeting room, Joshamee would like to try and pickpocket that monocle.
Okay, roll sleight of hand with disadvantage.
14.
Let's have Seebo roll a perception check.
18.
He sees Joshamee try to make a reach for his bag and he just smacks his hand.
You never heard of a hug?
No. I had never heard of a hug.
Yeah, I've never heard of a hug either.
There's no hugging among thieves.
Alright, so time to get rest.
So yeah, so you guys have a long rest. So you got
Full health, spell slots.
yeah, we'll say you guys get about 12 hours here. Obviously, you get all your stuff back. If there's any, I guess I'm gonna leave this kind of just open-ended for you guys. If there's anything you want to do or people you want to talk to or whatever, now's the time.
So, can Seebo go to the local cloak maker? I don't know. Seamstress? Would that be the right person?
Sure.
Local seamstress?
Or tailor.
He would like to commission some work on his cloak.
Okay.
So currently the outside is black, on the inside is that shimmering gold.
Right.
So he's gonna have the inside gold replaced with black. And then he would like a little pocket sewn in on his cloak.
Okay.
And he would like the monocle of Latudu stitched in right next to the pocket on a chain.
Kind of like a pocket watch.
Yep.
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, so the chain is sewn onto the cloak and then it will hang off the chain?
Yes, but like there's a pocket there to put it in.
Right, okay. But the chain is actually like sewn into the cloak.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's it. How much would that cost, Seebo?
We're gonna say that's some pretty high level work there. We're gonna say that's 100 gold.
And then, could Seebo pay a visit to Jarvis as well?
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Let's resolve. I guess we got some people that are doing armor, right?
You are correct.
Okay. So you're having Rhomash is having Brunhilde make him armor, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Brunhilde is, I guess, borrowing the forge again,
And I definitely have a tool proficiency for smithing tools.
Okay.
So I had my proficiency into a roll, didn't I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
If you're smithing good today.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, Brunhilde does a good job, and she makes you some really nice armor. Scale mail.
Baller.
Joshamee wants a long sword.
He just wants a longsword?
Yep.
Okay. I guess go to the armory.
You don't have any gold.
He does that.
Okay.
He's at the armory.
Okay. As you are arriving there, Michael is just starting on his way out.
Howdy.
What are you doing here?
I want a long sword.
Why should I give you anything, you grave-robbing son of a bitch?
'Cause I'm going to help you get out of this bubble? Or something like that? I wasn't listening.
I mean, your chances of success are fairly low. A lot of people have tried before you.
I mean, they'd probably be a little bit better if I had a sword.
Fine. Go in and talk to the armorer. He'll get you a sword.
Yay! You're not so bad after all.
Okay.
He's through the door now.
Do a roll plus your dexterity modifier.
Hachi-machi, that's a 7.
Okay. Michael trips you as you run past him, and you fall down, and it's very funny. And as he's walking away, you hear,
Fuck off.
all right, but I guess you have a long sword now.
Cool.
Mikhail just whittles the dragon fang that he collected into a pipe.
Ooh.
Nice.
Seebo's gonna be hitting him up to borrow that pipe, I think.
No, it's not going to be surrendered to be borrowed at all.
It doesn't mean he won't hit him.
Trophy.
Doesn't mean he won't hit him up. So let's go to Seebo visiting Jairus.
Hey Jairus, I was wondering, do you think you could, cast a ward of protection on something, like an object, like a piece of clothing?
I could possibly do something. Why?
Well, there's just a piece of clothing that I really need to be protected. It's very important. It has something very important attached to it.
Okay, I could see what I can do.
Great. And, what would your fine services cost a gnome like myself?
Well, he thinks about it for a little bit. How about I'll put the spell on, we'll call it even, but you owe me a favor.
Favor? Yeah, that sounds fair.
Alright, let's do it!
Oh, God.
Seebo takes the cloak off, sets it down on the table.
Okay.
He's watching very keenly, by the way.
Okay. Alright, so he's gonna go into his workshop area, and he grabs all manner of these kind of like potion materials and stuff like that, and he's got not like a cauldron going, but I think maybe like a little, sort of like a stove pot that he's kind of mixing things in, and got this whole mixture going, and what he ends up with is this fine paste, and he gives you a spatula and instructs you to kind of spread it all over the cloak. And as you spread it in, it absorbs into the fabric, and you don't really see any change, at least not immediately. So, but then he hands it to you, here, put this on.
Right now? It's all soggy.
It should be pretty dry now.
Alright. Seebo throws the cloak on.
Okay. As you do, without warning, he hurls a bottle at you. This like glass bottle, it comes flying at you.
Seebo takes his cape and he whips it up.
Okay, do a dexterity check here for me.
10.
You just barely get your cloak up, and this bottle, as it hits you, was actually some sort of a, kind of like an alchemist's fire, and it explodes and flames fly all around you. But then they quickly subside, and your cloak is unharmed.
Is Seebo unharmed?
Yeah, Seebo's fine.
Okay. Alright. So, what was all that about, Jairus?
Your cloak is impervious to harm.
Ha! Okay. That is well worth a favor. Seebo is going to take out a silver coin.
Okay.
And with his dagger, he's going to inscript his initials onto this silver coin. He's going to flick it to Jairus.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it and he puts it into one of the pockets of his robe.
Laughs maniacally.
Just so we have a little bit of, physical security.
Of course. Well, enjoy.
Thank you. I'm gonna bow. Flip the cape out,
Alright. So, as far as your cape goes in terms of game meta,
okay,
the invulnerability of your cloak is negated during combat scenarios.
Okay.
So it's more like it's immune to like fire, acid.
Like it is impervious, but like
anything piercing, bludgeoning. It's not like an armor effect. It's more like a
can I
immunity.
Right. So
can I give you something? I just got it because I turned level 5.
Yeah.
Uncanny Dodge, roguish ability that allows the rogue to half any damage dealt to them. So, like, there's probably times where I could just, like, use that to be, like, the halving mechanic, you know?
Sure. But unless you're gonna, like, in combat, I guess, unless you're literally just gonna, like, lay on the ground and turtle up.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really... Like, you can't... It doesn't include anything in as far as, like, you know, dex saves or, you know, anything like that.
Can it get wet?
No, it is waterproof. Like, it's not... It doesn't take in the elements or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, to Bronson's point, so basically, like, let's say somebody stabbed you from the back.
Yeah.
It would essentially just push the cloak into you. It would, like, wrap around the sword and just slide in with the sword.
Okay.
So the cloak itself is impervious, but it did not turn into armor.
Right.
Is basically the gist of it. So you guys have all rested up and re-armored. I'm just gonna say that everyone who has any sort of projectile weapons, you guys have rearmed at this point. So you guys all group up, and as you do, I think you guys are probably out in the courtyard of the castle, kind of getting staged, and you see Sage come walking up. And she addressed you and says, "My scouts have been out looking around for about a day now, and I think we found a side passage that you can get in without too much trouble. We checked out the main area that we saw them retreat into, but it's too heavily guarded. You won't be able to sneak in."
Your help is much appreciated.
For real. Thank you, Sage. Thank you.
Sage and I think a couple of her scouts lead you guys along, so it's the 5 of you that are going in, and Michael has accompanied you as well, and you guys walk, I think probably about an hour's walk from the castle to what looks like just a large kind of mound of boulders, but once you get close and Sage points it out to you, you see that there's a small crevice that cuts through the boulders and goes down. "This is the spot. This is the best way we could find to get in."
Good enough for me.
And from a large pack, Michael produces 5 headlamps that have a strange sort of bluish, almost looks like a rock embedded in the top of them. "I know that many of you can see in the dark under normal circumstances, but we've heard reports that in the depths, there are parts that even the keenest of eyes cannot pierce without these, so these lamps have been specially formulated to cut through any sort of enchantments or dark magics."
Nice!
Solid. Fuck, now I gotta look like a dork.
What's their range?
So the range on them is you can see 15 feet clearly and 30 feet kind of hazy.
Okay.
So after he's handed out these headlamps to you, he also produces from his pocket the small stone that Jaws showed you. "Which one of you will be holding the stone?"
Gimme.
I'll take it.
No, not him. Gimme.
If you put it in either of these 2 small ones' hands, you may never see it return to you.
Hey, gimme.
I respectfully suggest you give it to the hands of somebody you know has no intentions of theft.
Gimme the rock.
Punches him square in the face.
Ow.
I guess do an attack roll.
Player conflict.
That's 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So you take 4 damage, there, bud.
Okay, so you punch him in the face. I think Michael is actually going to turn to Mikhail, and he says, "As a fellow follower of Bahamut, there is no one I trust more to bear this stone. Keep it safe. Our hopes lie in this."
Yeah, you
Is it
would.
secret? Is it safe?
And you shall see it returned. You have my word.
I don't think they want it returned. I think you completely misunderstood the concept of what the
Yeah,
fuck we're doing.
We have to crush the stone.
Congratulations.
So
you
they-
gave it to the one person. I was like half asleep and I still caught that much.
And
We're
you
doomed.
shall see our faces soon. Again.
Soon again.
Yes. Only deep in the cavern, near the entrance to where we shall, of course, find our quarry.
Farewell, adventurers. May luck be with you. And with those last parting words, the party turns and single file slips through this small crack in the stones down to unknown horrors below.